Damn it. Already off. It's 4:20 already. I'm trying to get this microphone in a good position, and it's not working out for me. It's Tell It Like It Is Tuesday. What pisses you off these days? I'll tell you right here, right now, trying to work with these damn props. This isn't even a real microphone. It's just a prop that I thought would be funny to have on here, representative of a couple weeks ago, actually the last few weeks that I've been doing stand-up comedy, traveling around there, and we've had microphone problems at the shows. And now I'm having a microphone problem with a non-working prop microphone just to do this stupid Facebook video blog that I do every day. It's Tuesday, March 13th, 2018, 4:20 p.m. This is your good pal JerDog chiming in. What's up, Josh, Sharon, Pete, Jeff, Dave, Chandler? Hey guys, how y'all doing? Thanks for being here. Do me a favor, hit the share button and let me know what pisses you off these days. I used to wake up pretty much every single day pissed off about something. Pissed off that I didn't have enough shows booked on the calendar or didn't have more shows booked on the calendar. Pissed off that I didn't have more money in the bank. Pissed off that my car broke down once again and had to go spend another $1,000 at the fucking mechanic. Pissed off that I got cut off in traffic where somebody else did to me in traffic and road raged on my ass. Pissed off that I was a fat ass. Pissed off that I got drunk again over the weekend, drank too much and woke up with a hangover on Sunday morning and had a hell of a time traveling all the way back to Iowa. I used to wake up every damn day pissed off about something. And now it really not much at all pisses me off. I realized I pretty much have everything I've wanted. I've got essentially my dream job. I always wanted to do stand-up comedy. Either that or be a broadcaster or be a cartoonist. And I can do all three now with the bar comic. I put out cartoons like that. There's social media. And now, thanks to things like Facebook Live, I can even do broadcasting as long as I can get the goddamn prop microphone to work. And I got my own version of Wayne's World right here, a 20-minute talk show that I do every day from the basement man cave. So the dream came true. My dream really was to be a shit-talking heel announcer or manager for the WWE, to do, be a part of professional wrestling. That's what I really wanted to do, but that shit wasn't going to happen. So now I got this. I got comedy. I got you I hang out with every day at 4:20 p.m. on a Facebook Live video. But nowadays, the only thing that really pisses me off, the root cause of pretty much all of my anger, and I don't know whether you agree or not, I put out a post earlier, what pisses most people off. I got a whole lot of answers. Everything from the weatherman to deadbeat dads. A lot of drama, but the only real thing that pisses me off these days is the root cause of all my anger is social media, man. They should have social media split into two things, especially Facebook. Facebook should be split into two things. It should be split into happy Facebook and pissed off Facebook, drama Facebook and jokey Facebook. Like the theater faces, right? There's the one that's the drama and there's the one that's the comedy. They should have that for Facebook. Today, what are you in the mood for? You just need to have some pick-me-ups. You need some comedy. You need some funny memes. You need some people throwing out some inspirational shit because you're having a bad day. Go on to positive Facebook. If you want to get into an argument and start debating politics and ranting and raving about all the bullshit drama going on in your life, and you want to read about other people's bullshit drama and their political opinions, go on to negative Facebook, right? There should be the drama Facebook and the comedy Facebook, just like the two theater masks. They can make that easy enough to put right there on the homepage when you're logging into Facebook. Just hit whether you want to go hit the happy face or hit the sad face. Bam, there you got it. Whatever you're in the mood for, you get that content. But usually I'm waking up, I'm already battling being pissed off about one thing or another. For years and years and years, I'd wake up pissed off about this, that, or the other thing. Finally over all that shit. Finally over all that shit. I gotta stop checking Facebook first thing in the morning because I'll start scrolling through my news feed and I'll see like, oh, here's the jokey meme. Oh, here's something cool from one of my friends. Here's something I can congratulate somebody for. But every other post is somebody pissed off about something, which whatever, that's cool. Oh, there's a lot of drama. You know, I bring a lot of drama to Facebook and social networks as well. That's what socializing is all about. But here's where the fucking problem comes into play. It's when people get into these arguments about politics or whatever, about sports, religion, some other fucking hot button topic that they put up just to be a provocateur. You know they did that shit. I'm a shit stirrer from way back. Anytime the fucking pot of shit has been stirred, chances are I've got my hand on the ladle. I get it. I totally get it. But when you're standing in line at the checkout, say at the gas station, or maybe somebody's cut you off in traffic and you get all pissed off about that. And then you go get in line at the gas station. And then you're rude to the person at the cashier, the person in line ahead of you, right? Not you necessarily. You know, I know you're cool. The same way I am. I'm cool too. I don't fucking take my anger and hostility out on other people, except for my audiences sometimes, but I try to keep it funny, right? But if you're the person who's pissed off and I just spit all over my screen. If you're the person who gets pissed off and then you take that out on other people, this is what I see happening all the time. I'm just in line at the gas station trying to pay for my tank of gas and my road snacks, and the person in front of me scrolling on their phone, pissed off about what somebody said. They're in the middle of an argument. They can't believe this, that, or the other thing. And then they start getting rude. It has this residual effect, the butterfly effect. Everybody starts getting pissed off at everybody else in real fucking life. You know, we should be able to get away from that shit. If you don't want to be subjected to negativity on Facebook, you should be able to click over to the positive Facebook. You know, too much but if you're the type that's going to get off on the negativity, rant and rave about politics or your personal life drama, then that's where you can go on the negative Facebook, drama Facebook. Dave Warner with a comment: you can't have a civil conversation anymore on Facebook without it turning into a two-party hate fest, and the original post had nothing to do with guns or politics. Yeah, dude, that's exactly right, man. They can't have a mature conversation on social media. In a way, it's not really social at all. It's social because I can make a connection with you. And that's why I like doing the 420 report. I like taking a break in the middle of the day after everybody's probably been working hard. You might be a little bit stressed out. You might be looking forward to your night of relaxation, or you might be on your way to work. And you're already pissed off about having to go in and put in another shift and work with the fucking idiot, the same jackass at work that causes all the problems. You got to go back and work next to them again for another 8 hours. I get all that. So the 420 report is meant to break that shit up. Tell it like it is Tuesday. That's what it's all about, man. Tell it like it. See, that's a phrase actually that kind of pisses me off. Tell it like it is. Most people, hey man, I just tell it like it is. I just tell it like it is. It's like, no, you tell it like you see it. There's a huge difference between your perspective and the way it actually really is. You know, that's why that two-party hate fest that Dave is talking about makes no sense. The other person just has a different perspective, a different reality, a different life experience that they're drawing from. And then instead of trying to understand where they're coming from or their point of view, it turns into, if I can't convince them, they're obviously an idiot and they can just defriend me. I hate that motherfucker. Ah! And then you're in line at the gas station and you're pissed off at the guy in front of you because he's got to count out exact change. I've seen that shit go down. In real life, you act like that, somebody will punch you in the face. You know what I mean? You can't just rant and rave on in somebody's face like that in person and cause the hate fest without possibly getting your ass kicked. You know, like you never see that shit go on in real life. I do a whole bit about this in my stand-up. People only act like that in the car when they're driving or on Facebook, is because they know they can talk shit and get away with it. Hey, That was a big, long rant there for about 10 minutes. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. Corey's chiming in. Christine is here. Bill is here. What's up, everybody? If you want to go, here's a little bit more comedy for you. That's what I try to do. I try to break away from all the Facebook negativity and bullshit and drama and politics. I know it's very easy to put that stuff up online, and this is something that pisses me off and irritates me. And I know I shouldn't let it, but I always get on Facebook first thing in the fucking morning, which I gotta stop doing. It's a dumb, bad habit, and it gets me all fired up for the day. And I'll see somebody put something up there that's like it's an obvious political post just to generate likes, just to generate the engagement. So that way they can comment back and forth all day long on Facebook and they feel like they've gotten something done. They put their 2 cents worth out there and now they can make some real change in the world. Bullshit. It's just fucking virtue signaling, fake ass phony bullshit. That's all it is. You're putting up something that you know either everybody will agree with or something that you know is a hot button topic where you're going to get a lot of people on your side fired up, but you also know that you're poking the bear just a little bit in order to get a whole lot of people commenting. You can start a little bit of your own Facebook argument. That's the kind of stuff that irritates me. It's like, why are you starting that shit at 7:30 in the goddamn morning? Don't you know the rest of us have a whole day to do here where we kind of want to just check in with our friends, keep it positive, keep it fun, keep it humorous? That's why I do the 420 report, because I know all day long you've probably been scrolling on Facebook and you come across assholes that are posting up shit just to poke the bear, just to knock over the fucking hornet's nest, and then wonder why everybody's swarming. This is just meant to liven up the day a little bit, bring you some humor, bring you some laughs. If you want more free comedy, I offer up my CD for free. If you want to go to barcomic.com, you can download it or get it shipped directly to you. Your choice. Just put in your email and put in your shipping address, and I will send you my CD totally baked for free. As soon as this video is over, don't click over there now, especially if you're watching on your phone. I don't know if you can keep the video going or not, but I still want to rant and rave here for about another 10 minutes, just like I do every day at 4:20 p.m. or as close as possible. Also, anybody in Iowa, if I got any Iowa friends, fans, or followers watching right now, Jeff, maybe, Tricia, hey, you know who I'm talking about. I'll be at Clayton Connie's this Thursday, March 15th with Nathan Copperfield, a.k.a. Nathan Tricky Allen, the Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick Show. I think it's a 7 o'clock show this Thursday night, March 15th at Clayton Colonies in Old Wine, Iowa. And then I head over to Gunderson's Supper Club in Lake Park, Iowa. Both very tiny clubs, very tiny bars. They can bring in like maybe 50 or 60 people each tops. But that's the type of venue that I like to do, where the audience is right up close and personal and intimate. You can make direct eye contact with each and every person in that crowd, and I can see their faces and I can tell whether they're relating to the material or not. I can have a personal dialogue and a conversation with them, so that way you generate material on the spot, and no two shows are ever the same. This microphone doesn't actually work, by the way. It's just a prop. So, hey, anybody in Iowa who wants to come out to the show this weekend, hit me up with a direct message. I'll see if there's still tickets left. There might not be. I don't know. But next week, I'll also be back in Iowa, Hawkeye, Iowa, March 24th for a fundraiser there, the Hawkeye Community Center. They had us out last year with the 30 Jokes and Magic Trick Show. This year, Nathan Tricky Allen, a.k.a. Nathan Copperfield, will only be doing like a 10-minute guest set to warm the crowd up. But the rest of the time, you got me headlining the show. Then I'm also bringing in Bing Winkleton from the Screwly-Wed Game to make it. It's just going to be just a 3-hour extravaganza of entertainment. That's at the Hawkeye Community Center, March 24th. And what else we got on the calendar? Oh, yeah, Danvers, Illinois, March 23rd, Friday night. I'll be going there to the Vault Bar and Grill with Nathan Allen, Nathan Copperfield, Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick Show. So a lot of Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick shows coming up this month. And then next month, I'm going to be in Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota. So a lot of shows coming up. Kirsty, what's up? I'll be heading to Illinois next month, so stay tuned. And hopefully I'll be heading to your neck of the woods soon. You can come out to a show. Tim, buddy. Shout shout out to you, man, and all the Eagles Club members there in Azusa. I don't know if you made it back yet. I know you were doing some traveling last week or the week before when I was up in Alpena. Too bad we couldn't get together. That would have been fun. Hang out in Michigan there for a few days. Michigan, my home away from home. I love going to Michigan, do a lot of shows up there. The only thing that sucks about Michigan is the weather, man. Otherwise, I would live there. That's one thing that pisses me off is the weather. I don't know why it is. I don't know why it is. I don't pay attention to the weather at all. I'm not one of those people that gets pissed off with the weather, man, because they gave an inaccurate prediction. Who knows what the weather's going to be like? We all know it's impossible to predict the weather. So I'm not going to get pissed. I don't even really watch the news anyway. I think the news should just be called the bad news. That's all it is death, murder, mayhem, blood, fire, catastrophe, explosions, terrorism. Dumb politics, pundits arguing and trying to get their point across in 5-minute chunks of time to solve elaborate problems with simple little phrases and sayings just designed to get people to cheer for them. It's all a bunch of bullshit. I don't watch the news. I certainly don't pay attention to the weather, man. You look outside, you can see whether it's rainy or snowy or sunny or whatever, but for some reason, I always get pissed off when it's windy. I don't know what it is. Wind pisses me off for some reason, like stepping out of the car, getting ready to pump some gas, and you just get hit with that huge gust of fucking wind. I don't know what it is. It makes me angry. It like actually activates negative emotions inside me that just pisses me off, man. Something about wind. Why should I be so pissed off about wind? Why should I be so irritated about wind? And this is coming from an environmentalist who wants more windmills going up. Skyler, what's up, buddy? Brad Feingold's here, man. And Pete, shout out from Janesville. Here's something else that pisses me off, Pete. I'm with Ryan Schultz on this one. That Budman character. He's like Frankenstein's monster, dude. I called him my best, worst opening act. The motherfucker thinks he's actually got a comedy career. I'm only saying that because he's probably watching this right now. Busting your balls there, bud. Keep at it, man. Keep at it. You'll get there. I saw some pictures of you last week in your Superman costume with the Heisenberg fedora. Hank is in the house because the wind just blows. There you go. You remember Azusa? What the hell for? Dude, we had so much fun in Azusa. Tim and I can't wait to come back. I can't wait to do another show in Azusa. I don't know if you live in California, what could possibly piss you off ever? I saw your comment earlier. I said, what pisses you off these days? And you were like, everything at my age. California is so fucking beautiful, man. Maybe some of the politics there might get to you. I hear you've got a pretty high tax rate. That would piss me off, especially these days, dude. It's so irritating filling out I got hit with this huge tax bill last year. I got hit with another one this year. You know, when you do stand-up comedy, you don't get your shit deducted out of a paycheck and then a refund at the end of the year. You actually have to keep track of all of your expenses, all the shows you ever done, every fucking dime you made. You got to report it all. And if you don't report it, it just makes you look poor. You can't go get credit. You can't go get a car loan. You can't get a credit card, so you can't rent a car, so you can't go on the road. It's all just one big fucking mess. So now I've got file folders this thick of receipts that I got to deal with, just to satisfy the tax man, just so they can blow that shit on stupid government regulations instead of doing what they really need to do, which is abolish daylight savings time. That's something for me that's got me fired up, this goddamn daylight savings time. As I've been thinking about it, what's the point? What is the point? I went off on this yesterday. All it does is cause housekeeping to try to kick me out of my hotel on Sunday mornings, because it seems like it pisses me off because I think it's an hour earlier because I didn't set my watch the night before, because I don't pay attention to that shit until it actually happens. He was dry this week. Yes, that was not a pretty sight seeing Bud and the Superman. You were actually there, dude, in real life. I hope there's some video out there of that somewhere. I'd love to see it. Paul, what's up, man? I had a great time in Dorrance last Friday night with the Dirty Jokes and Matty Trick show. Shout out to Sam and Bob at the Boathouse. and everybody there that was at that one. It was so fun. Something pissed me off that night, though, was that lady in the front row could not shut the fuck up. I tried to go with it. I tried to improv with it as much as I could. I tried to work her into the show and give her the attention that she wanted. She was just wanting a little bit of attention. You know, I understand that's what they're not trying to ruin the show. They just want their attention. You try to give them their attention, but sometimes it's like giving a mouse a cookie. It just wants a glass of milk to go with it. It got a little bit old there towards the end, but for the most part, it was a lot of fun. The rest of that crowd was fired up. They're raring to go. So thank you guys, everybody that was at that show at the Boathouse in Dorrance, Kansas last Friday night. We had a great time. We had a great time in Leadville, Colorado. Once again, shout out to Nate and Dawn and everybody at Historic Pastime Bar, and my cousins Kevin and Shannon Ferguson for the accommodations at the Silver King Inn. Come out, see us this Thursday night. The Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick Show will be at Cleeton Connie's in Old Wine, Iowa. My stomping grounds, my neck of the woods, my peeps. I love doing shows in Iowa because I can do material here that I can't really do in other places. And I've been doing shows at Cleeton Connie's for like 10 years now. We do the annual comedy night in March, and it's always something different. It's always a crazy fun crowd, and it's nice to pack, tight, intimate space. So I work everybody in. Pretty much everybody's in the front row. And then I head to Lake Park, Iowa this Saturday, March 17th, St. Patty's Day. That's going to be a lot of fucking fun. That's going to be crazy. That's something that pisses me off, though, man, is people come out for a St. Patty's Day show, and you get one of two types. You either get the type that their version of something crazy to do on St. Patty's Day is go to a comedy show, or you get the other type who really wants to go fucking nuts on St. Patty's Day, and they go out drinking every week, but now at St. Patty's Day, we're really going to get fucking crazy, and they go out like at noon, and they've been drinking all damn day, and then they show up with a 9-hour drunk under their belt for a comedy show, and they ruin the whole goddamn thing. We'll talk more about that later, maybe tomorrow if I have a guest on. I tried to have a guest on for Hump Day Happy Hour, but nobody is scheduled yet. So if you can think of somebody, hit me up in the comments, and maybe I'll try to get them on. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. I'll reach out to some comedian friends of mine. Nothing to promote just right now other than those shows that I've got coming up with Nathan Tricky Allen and the Dirty Jokes and Magic Trick Show. March 15th, Old Wine at Cleeton Connie's. This Saturday, it'll just be me doing my one-man 90-minute show. St. Patty's Day, Lake Park at Gunderson Supper Club. Next Friday night, March 23rd at the Vault Bar and Grill in Danvers, Illinois. And next Saturday night, March 24th, Hawkeye, Iowa at the Hawkeye Community Hall, raising funds, and we're going to pack that place out too. 200 and some people. It's going to be so much fun. Get a copy of my CD, Totally Baked, totally free, at barcomic.com. Put in your email, put in your shipping address. I'll send it to you, and come back and see me tomorrow at 4:20 p.m. for another live video blog here on Facebook. Thank you very much for being here with me today. Josh, Skyler, Pete, Jeff, everybody else, Tim, Paul, Pete, Christy, Pete, Bud, Brad, Bill, everybody, Dave. I'll see you tomorrow at 4:20 p.m. or as close as possible. In the meantime, dog bless America.